Employee observation protocol. Ooh, I hate Mondays.
Now the monitors jump to life, their true nature revealed. Each
Where's
bore the
mine?
number of an employee in the building, Stanley's co-workers. The lives of so many individuals reduced to images on a screen, and Stanley, one of them, eternally monitored in this place where freedom meant nothing.
Oh, there's mine. Or no, it's over here. 427 is my room. So I'll wait till this, there we go. 427, right there. Just an empty office. Any shenaniganry? Fired? Oh no. Oh, a couple fired. And something really random up there. What the? Hold on. There was something weird over there. Yeah, you see that one? It's like a messed up screen. 234. Write that down. 234. 234 had the messed up screen. And what were the fireds? 104 and 601. 104, 601. In case those are important later.
This mind control facility, it was too horrible to believe. It couldn't be true. Had Stanley really been under someone's control all this time?
Pirate.
Was this the only reason he was happy with his boring
64.
job? That his emotions had been manipulated to accept it blindly?
Maybe.
No. He refused to believe it. He couldn't accept it. His own life in someone else's control? Never. It was unthinkable.
Never!
Wasn't it? Was it even possible? Had he truly spent his entire life utterly blind to the world? But here was the proof. The heart of the operation. Controls labeled with emotions. Happy, or sad, or content. Walking, eating, working. All of it monitored and commanded from this very place. And as the cold reality of his past began to sink in, Stanley decided that this machinery would never again exert its terrible power over another human life. For he would dismantle the controls once and for all.
I will? But how? Console disabled. Nothing here. Power facility, maybe? Button. Wait, do I need to click all the number buttons? Maybe. Let's click all the number buttons before we leave. We got that one. I think we clicked this one, but I'm going to click it again just in case. Yerp. Ooh, am I supposed to click them in order? Hold on. 1, 2, 3's over here. So we just got to find 4. 3. 5 is right there. Ooh. So where's 4? It's 1, 2. Where is button number 4? Button number 5. Don't want to go in there yet. Where's 4? Oh, it's up there. I see it. It is really dark. Yeah, it just won't let me go up. Yeah, I can't go up yet. But we know where it is. What's down here? Interesting. All right, I guess we gotta go in here.
And when
System
at last
power.
he found the source of the room's power, he knew it was his duty, his obligation, to put an end to this horrible place and to everything it stood for. Oh, Stanley, you didn't just activate the controls, did you? After they kept you enslaved all these years, you go and you try to take control of the machine for yourself. Is that what you wanted? Control? Oh, Stanley, I applaud your effort, I really do. But you need to understand, there's only so much that machine can do. You were supposed to let it go, turn the controls off, and leave. If you want to throw my story off track, you're going to have to do much better than that. I'm afraid you don't have nearly the power you think you do. For example, and I believe you'll find this pertinent, Stanley suddenly realized he had just initiated the network's emergency detonation system. In the event that this machine is activated without proper DNA identification, nuclear detonators are set to explode,
Wow.
eliminating the entire complex. How long until detonation then? Let's say, 2 minutes.
2 minutes?
This is making things a little more fun, isn't it, Stanley? It's your time to shine. You are the star. It's your story now. Shape it to your heart's desires. Oh, this is much better than what I had in mind. What a shame we have so little time left to enjoy it. Mere moments until the bomb goes off. But what precious moments each one of them is. More time to talk about you, about me, where we're going, what all this means. I barely know where to start.
I see that the gate's open.
What's that? You'd like to know where your co-workers are? A moment of solace before you're obliterated?
No,
All
I'm
right, I'm
good.
in a good mood. You're gonna die anyway. I'll tell you exactly what happened to them. I erased them. I turned off the machine. I set you free.
You erase them.
Of course, that was merely in this instance of
All
the
right,
story.
4.
Sometimes when I tell it, I simply let you sit there in your office forever, pushing
And-
buttons endlessly and then dying alone.
You jerk!
Other times, I let the office sink into the ground, swallowing everyone inside, or I let it burn to a crisp. I have to say this, though. This
Oh, I
version
didn't do
of events
nothing.
has been rather amusing.
I don't know what I was
Watching
expecting.
you try to make sense of everything and take back the control wrested away from you, it's quite rich. I almost hate to see it go. But I'm sure whatever I come up with on the next go-around will be even better. My goodness, only 34 seconds
I'm gonna
left.
check out for the
But I'm
night. Have an
enjoying this
early
so
day
much.
tomorrow.
You know
Glad I
what?
got to
To
see
hell with it.
a little
I'm going
bit.
to
Cool
put
game.
some
Until
extra
Wednesday,
time
y'all.
on
Have
the
a good one.
clock right
Have a good
now.
night, Nick. Sleep
These are
well.
precious
Have a good day at
additional
work
seconds.
tomorrow. See you
Time
Wednesday.
doesn't grow on
Bye. What?
Oh dear me, what's the matter, Stanley? Is it that you have no idea where you're going or what you're supposed to be doing right now? Or did you just assume when you saw that timer that something in this room was capable of turning it off? I mean, look at you. Running from button to button, screen to screen, clicking on every little thing in this room. These numbered buttons, no, these colored ones. Or maybe this big red button, or this door. Everything, anything, something here will save me. Why would you think that, Stanley? That this video game can be beaten? Won? Solved? Do you have
There's our
any
big red
idea
button
what your
over there.
purpose in this place is?
To continuously die?
Stanley, you're in for quite a disappointment. But here's a spoiler for you. That timer isn't a catalyst to keep the action moving along. It's just seconds ticking away to your death. You're only still playing instead of watching a cutscene because I want to watch you for every moment that you're powerless. To
Ooh, I like
see
this
you
music.
Made humble. This is not a challenge. It's
You
a
know what?
tragedy.
I
You
will
wanted to
take
control this
death
world, that's
with
fine.
honor. Actually,
I'm
I want to
going
be.
destroy it first, so you can't.
I want to
Take
be
a look
right
at the
here.
clock, Stanley. That's 30 seconds
I
you
will.
have left to
I will
struggle.
view
30
my
seconds
death
until a big
with
boom
honor.
and nothing. No ending here. Just you being blown to pieces. Will you
It's all right.
cling
I did it.
desperately to your frail life? Or will
Maybe
you
it's
let
what
it
I
go
wanted.
peacefully?
Did you ever think of that,
Another
narrator?
choice.
Maybe this is all on my terms. You think about that?
It's all the same to me, all a part of the joke. And believe me, I will be laughing at every second of your inevitable life from the moment we fade in until the moment I say happily ever after.
I like that ending. I like the music. That was good.
How wonderful. Stanley was alone. Finally. This is great.
End is
he
never
thought to
the
himself.
end.
This is what I've wanted all along. I got what I wanted. No matter how hard Stanley looked, he couldn't find a trace of his co-workers.
Turning off all their computers because, you know, they shouldn't have to leave their computers on and waste stuff. Oop. Nothing on the input. Ooh, this one had it. So I missed it. No. I see. So it's a different computer every time. Oh, new content. Don't mind if I do.
New content? What does that mean, new content?
I don't know, but I'm going to find out. Oh, a ride into darkness. Oh, it's like a little ride.
Hello, and thank you for playing the Stanley Parable Ultra Deluxe. As you may know, the Stanley Parable was a video game released in 2013 on home computers.
I did not know that because I never
After
played the
receiving
original.
critical and commercial success, it was expanded upon in 2022 with the Stanley Parable Ultra Deluxe, a reimagining of the game for consoles and home computers. The Stanley Parable Ultra Deluxe features exciting new content that broadens and expands the world of the Stanley Parable, delighting audiences the world over. Please, step inside and see what thrilling new adventures await in the Stanley Parable Ultra Deluxe.
Oh, well, this sounds delightful. I'm very excited to see the thrilling new Ultra Deluxe content.
Me too. Although it's all new content because I never played the game, so, you know. What if we go back? Aww.
Okay, so far it's an elevator. Nothing
Elevator
special
music?
yet, but I'm sure it's just the beginning of a mesmerizing adventure. Is it broken? What's going on here? Should we be moving somewhere or... Oh, there we go. All right, finally, at long last, it's on to the new content. I've never been more ready. Let's do it. I have to say, initial impressions of Stanley Parable Ultra Deluxe, mostly tedious. It's as if Oh, okay. Let's see the content. Give me the content, Stanley.
I'm ready. Yo. The jump circle? I can jump?
All right. All right, let's see. It's the jump circle.
Whee! I'm jumping. Look at me go. All right, want to make sure I'm like right in the circle. There's no possible way I'm not in the circle. Is there gonna be confetti? Is there gonna be like happiness and little streamers and stuff? Or just a red zero? Okay. I was hoping for more, but you know, that's cool, I guess.
Is that it?
right?
Surely that's not all the new content. There has to be something else, right?
Disappointed! All used up. Yeah! Like, I thought I was supposed to do that.
Goodness. Another elevator. Stanley, I have to say, initial impressions of this game are not positive. It's just elevators and jumping. Is this what passes for exciting new content? If this is new content, then I could just read you the whole dictionary. There's 20 hours of new content right there. Hell, I could count to 30 trillion. You could put that on the box. The Stanley Parable Ultra Deluxe, now with over 1,000 hours of new content. And oh, wait. There's more.
There's more!
I knew there had to be something else. Let's see it. I'm ready for whatever it is.
Ooh. Thank you for enjoying the new content.
That's it? Oh, you've got to be kidding me. You see, Stanley? This is what happens when greedy video game developers with no respect for their fan base rush a cheap expansion to market for no reason other than to make an easy dollar. And don't get me started on the level of craftsmanship that's gone into it. In fact, I'm looking right now at the game's achievements, and it's hard to believe one of them actually says, "Test achievement, please ignore." What quality assurance department signed off on this? I'm infuriated and I'm offended, and I intend to find these people on Twitter and hold them personally accountable. It's my fault, Stanley. I built up too much anticipation around the new content, I'm afraid. It could never have lived up to such expectations. If you're still with me, why don't we just reset the game, and we'll try to get back to what the Stanley Parable is really about. No frills, no gimmicks. Just you and me having a great time together like always.
But I don't
What
want
do
to
you
restart
say,
it.
friend?
But I... well, this is different. Something's not right here. I always feel like somebody's watching me.
Psst. Stanley, come over here. In the vent. I want
No.
to show you something.
Never! Alright. So, do we go in the vent or do we go through the door? Vent or door? Take your pick. Vent equals ultra deluxe content. Well, don't need to tell me twice. Ooh. Coffee nut. Wow. It's so hard to choose some of these. I need your help, guys.
Okay, you remember how cheap and unsatisfying the new Ultra Deluxe content turned out to be? Well, it got me thinking about the past and how much better the Stanley Parable used to be. So I made something special and tucked it away here where the game's developers won't find it. Just our little secret. Take a look.
Ooh. Ooh, I like this. Well, this is cool.
I call it the Memory Zone. It's where I've been storing all my favorite memories so I can relive the peak experiences of my life whenever I want. Experiences like the launch of the Stanley Parable on PC.
I mean, This is looking very, how do I put it? Midsummer? Like, creepy, or like some sort of creepy village. Like, I don't like that triangle building, is what I'm saying. It looks very sketch. What's in the basket? Zone, sweet zone.
You see, Stanley, doesn't the memory zone
look at that.
remind you of how wonderful Stanley Parable was before it was sullied with a cheap re-release? Remember back in October of 2013, when the game originally launched? Back then, video games had
What does that
integrity.
say?
Back then,
Memory zone
it all
temp.
meant something. Oh, the waste.
Stanley Parable Collector's Edition. Audience Award. The British Academy. That's hilarious. Just put some tape on it. The original remake. Smile because it happened. Their first dollar. What does that say? Demonstration. Demo. Unachievable. Go outside. Don't play for 5 years. And the nominees are Stanley Parable Story, debut game, and game innovation. New video game releasing today. And designer hats are 50% off. Yes, please. Stanley Parable deals tough choices. Oh, there's one of the endings we got. What's this? In loving memory of little Stanley? What is little Stanley? Is that a piggy? Is that a cat? Is that a dog? I can't tell. It's kind of tiny. Little Stanley? I want the ending with little Stanley, although it looks like little Stanley died, and maybe I don't want that ending. Ooh.
Je suis dans la mémorisation, c'est sur l'abri des loups, et je
And over
n'attends
here is where I keep reviews of the Stanley Parable. Like this stunning triumph of games journalism. 10 out of 10
Yeah,
from
I'm glad the,
Destructoid.com.
probably
James Stephanie Sterling
non-royalty-free
writes,
music stopped.
where so many games that aspire to be more than games end up less than any form of art. Stanley
read any
Parable
reviews except this
strives
one.
and then succeeds to be every game ever created. Did you hear that, Stanley? Every game ever created. That's how grand and all-encompassing the original Stanley Parable was. It
Best
was
packs of
literally every
2013.
game ever created. It was Skyrim. It was Persona 3. It was all of them. And now, it's nothing. It's no games at all. It isn't even the Stanley Parable anymore. It's just a husk now. A lifeless husk with an hour of new elevator content.
Oh. Okay. Person of the Year. Oh, they're the buttons. Figurines of Stanley and what is her name? Maribel? Maribel? Can I get through? More pictures.
Here's another moving passage, this time from GameSpot.com.
Ooh, a
The
cord.
Stanley Parable is both a richly stimulating commentary on the nature of choice in games and one that offers some of the most enjoyable, surprising, and rewarding choices I've ever been confronted with in a game.
Uh-oh.
9 out of
The
10.
rating's
Don't you
going
get it,
down.
Stanley? The game was perfect. It didn't need anything else. It didn't need new content. It just needed to be left alone. to spend the rest of time collecting dust in the hallowed hall of beloved video game memories.
Sorry, I had to readjust my cushion. Wait, behind the boxes. But I can't get through. But I can't get through. The serious room. Can I kick the boxes out of the way? Yeah, I can't get through. I don't know what it wants me to do.
These were simpler times, Stanley.
Oh,
But I wouldn't give to go back, to have it all over again. Wait, hang on. I don't recall this part of the memory zone before. What's this? What's down here?
uh-oh. Oh.
Oh no. Oh God, no. Stanley, it's a collection of reviews from
Reviews.
Steam, the online video game distributor. I haven't looked at these in years. I can't even imagine what's been collecting down here. Surely these reviews were glowing as well, weren't they?
Surely. Monka Steam reviews. Oh, no.
Honestly, I could not be bothered to play this game to full completion. The narrator is obnoxious and unfunny, with his humor and dialogue proving to be more irritating than entertaining. Unfunny! I'm not trying to be
Dang.
funny. I'm trying to make a serious work of art. I suppose I could write up a handful of gags to insert into the Stanley Parable, but the game is already such a densely layered web of profound philosophical insights that I can't even imagine where I'd have the room to stick them.
Oh, they really cheesed off the narrator. He need to be taken down a few pegs. Lots of Steam reviews. Oh my goodness. Oh, here's another one.
Let's see what this one says. While the idea for the game is good, for someone who prefers non-linear games, this preachiness gets annoying fast. Preachy? Stanley? I'm not preachy, am I? You can tell me if I'm preachy.
Maybe a
Honestly,
little
you
bit.
can. Oh, goodness. This is actually quite shocking for me. Well, to be honest, I had always thought of the game's dialogue as being rather terse to begin with. You can't know how much fluff I cut from the game to get it to feel as light and airy as it... Well, I always thought it did. But maybe it wasn't. Oh dear. What an awful memory to have to hold on to. These black marks are my otherwise unimpeachable track record.
Oh my gosh,
I
that
feel
username.
like a failure. Like I let these people down. Perhaps the Stanley Parable isn't quite as sterling as I always remembered.
Perhaps not. More reviews. Just put them in the back of your little memory bank. Oh, here we go.
What's this one got to say?
Cookie 9.
You constantly have to stop doing anything so the narrator can catch up with his long-winded explanations of what's happening. I wish there was a skip button. A skip button? Well, yes. Yes, I think we can do that. If I'm truly too preachy, then maybe letting you skip ahead for just a moment, surely it couldn't hurt. Not if it means we can strike these negative reviews from the record. Only positive reviews of the Stanley Parable. That's my motto today, and it's always been my motto. I'd do anything for the customer, Stanley. Yes, a skip button we shall have.
Cool. Is that the skip
And
button?
here it is. Go ahead and give it a shot. Oh, you're back, you see. You were only frozen in time for a few minutes, but it was plenty of time for me to deliver a long, rambling monologue full of... Well, there, sport. You really did catch me rambling on a bit, didn't you? But that's the power of the button. The minute I start to go off on a thoughtless display of self-absorption, it's right at your fingertips.